Oh no. I forgot. Oh no. Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new here, my name's Schorle and I make product reviews, tutorials, and vlog every once in a while. But today's video is going to be a little bit different just because I've realized that I have been doing YouTube and just video stuffs in general. I've been doing it for like close to 10 years, but like on and off, so I can't really, it feels weird to say like 10 years. Because that feels like it implies I've been doing consistently for like 10 years. That's not the case at all. So I thought I would do a reaction video to some of my old videos, and I've picked a couple from this channel, and I'm actually gonna snag a couple videos from my previous channel, if you will. Without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get started into this cringe fest. So, but I can't go back and show you some of the first videos just because they're like old high school related videos, and the other few definitely have copyrighted music. And yeah, anyway, so I picked the first one I feel like I could react to. So here we go. Wow. Hey, so welcome to vlog number 5. It feels like a lot has happened since my last vlog. Had a whole lot of tests, and okay, so first off, I would say cut to the chase, but I already haven't cut to the chase in this video unless me editing it has done a better job. I don't know, dude, just I'm saying this to me now and to past me, be more confident. Just come on. And the night before was not fun. The 3 nights before of staying up till like 2 in the morning. Some things just don't change. But you know what, that's college life. So then it was also nice, got a package in the mail from a family member, and I've pretty much given up on not gaining the freshman 15. It's fine. You'll lose like 40 pounds later and only to gain some of it back, and it's still not be sure if it's muscle or fat from just being stressed. But who knows? Is this interesting for myself for a documentary, for documenting purposes? Yes. Is it interesting for the viewer? Probably not, but hey. And hoping to maybe get some footage of that for this vlog. It's a backwards camera. Okay, so actually, I used to film every single one of my videos with my laptop camera. Like literally, I would just open my laptop, open up, I believe, Photo Booth, and I would just hit record, and that's what I used to film the videos. I didn't hook up a mic, I didn't do anything, I didn't have any of that. I used a lamp to light my face, so gotta start somewhere, right? So, be looking for that. Actually, you're watching this, it's gonna come up. So, see you later. And oh gosh, this is all just montage stuff. I clearly didn't care about things looking nice, and I was just like, I just want to remember this. So I was just going around filming things, and I think I was really nervous about like what people would think with me trying to film walking around with my iPod or my, yeah, no, it was an iPod Touch. I didn't have a smartphone at the time. This is a heckin' iPod. Oh no. I forgot. Oh no. Oh wait, what happened here? There's a blooper. What happened? Did someone probably this way? Okay. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hi. No. Try to record. Drew, if you're watching this, miss you, buddy. So that was early on. Admittedly, I'm skipping forward a lot to this next video, but I wanted to show this one because around this time is when I started like probably watching more Peter McKinnon and all the like camera channels and learning more about proper settings. If you're going to shoot at 24 frames a second, then your shutter needs to be double that, so 1/50, and then ISO being whatever works. Except I had zero clue about ND filters. I didn't know, so I tried my hardest to like correct it in post. So that
Hi, so today is not exactly entirely what I originally planned it to be. So instead, we're going to Family's Landing. There's more to this video, I swear, but...
Don't tell us there's more to the video, just move on.
This is just the start of the day.
Okay. Basically with this, I think there was some video I'd watched where it's like, hey, make your time lapses more interesting. Add a little bit of movement in post just to keep it interesting. But also back then, I swear, was like the era of like time lapses, because with like Casey Neistat having time lapses in all of his videos at the time, and they're just everywhere. And so I was like, yeah, time lapse, woo! But I want to cut to here because this showcases the filming fail.
There's a lot of watermelon in there, I swear. See? All the watermelon. Are we ready?
No.
Are you ready?
Rumble.
Aye, aye, Captain! The amount of white on my face, I am heavily overexposed, and I try to correct how even worse overexposed I was in post, and then it only gets worse.
Are here now with our giant container of watermelon.
And the only reason this looks fine is because I'm in the shade, where my settings would look fine without an ND filter. Until...
Sam's over there putting on sunscreen. Or was, whatever. I'm not really dressed to be...
Yeah, just it's everything is clipping. Speaking of filming fails, next video. So this one's actually more recent, like 3 years ago. This video is for a movement that was created by the one and only Cody Wanner. His movement, #NoSmallCreator. Basically, doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, you're a big creator. He loved doing a lot of B-roll type stuff, though what I did doesn't look bad. You have to see it.
Oh, ow. Ow, Cody, how do you do this?
Okay, the problem with this, if you're gonna do this type of B-roll, try to have things go from left to right or follow one movement. What's annoying about this is that I do a lot of like left, right, right to left, back to back, so it's like, and it's a little bit dizzying, and so it's, though it's overall doesn't look bad, not great. Moving on.
This wouldn't be a Cody Wanner No Small Creator video without a good
No, it wouldn't.
You know?
No, it wouldn't.
Alright, I am using way too big of a lens for this, but I wanted everything to look really nice for that B-roll sequence.
Was I using ND filters in this video? Now we're gonna move on to this channel. We're gonna start with the first public video.
Hello there. I am going to show you how to edit pages on your brand new site. So what you're going to do...
This was a dual purpose video. This was gonna be the first video of the channel, but I also needed to send a screen recording to someone because I was working on building a website for someone. It didn't end up working out. I was very young and very naive and clueless and not... I gave it my best effort.
We're getting there. So, you're going to come over here to your sidebar and you're going to click Pages.
Nope, that's about all I can take of that. Nope, we're done here. This next video is technically older than my first video because this video is a recording of a Jing. Jing was like a different way to record your screen. And back in high school, my teachers would use it all the time, so that's what I used. I don't remember, but basically I was like, hey, I can repurpose this video for my channel. So, yeah.
I would like
Also noticing that's when started adding the glitch effect in my logo.
to apologize for the poor audio quality in the following video.
Because again, this was basically recorded at my high school using an iMac. So whatever the built-in microphone was, I didn't put in headphones or anything. Just because I was trying to record this so that I wouldn't have to get pulled out of classes. Because that happened a lot, and some of my teachers got mad at me. And that's actually kind of how this channel started. Was back in high school, I was in journalism, and I was often responsible for a lot of the technological side of things. And because about everyone else didn't really know or understand how to handle that, I was often put in charge, and I often had to get pulled out of classes in order to help with this kind of thing. And my other teachers didn't like it at all. So I started making screen recorded videos for fellow students to watch. That's where this came from.
Hello again, journalists. In this video, I'm going to explain how to use green screen if you so wish to do this type of thing. But first things first, in iMovie, you need to make sure that the Show Advanced Tools is selected.
iMovie's like so much more powerful.
Picture-in-picture green screen.
I also apparently didn't feel like editing this one too much. I would have just cut. Oh gosh. This is like long before I've seen enough, and I know somewhere in here I do something stupid. Just like, look at the picture over there. I have.
Or just wherever it's at. So this is mine.
Oh yeah, and then at the time we didn't have like official green screen, so I just used like a green sheet of paper over like a portable whiteboard. I think since then they've went ahead and painted a whole wall green, so a more proper way to do a green screen. I'm done here. We're moving on. Oh, this was so once upon a time I was on Snapchat, and they just released the ability to flip from the front camera to the back camera, and I couldn't do that. So I believe this video is like one of the first appearances of having my phone recorded as well as like my top anyway.
Hey, how's it going? So this video is going to be a little different. In one of my viewed videos on my channel, someone left a comment and finally figured out.
Oh yeah, I forgot how many views that
well, I'm going to show you guys how to do this and a little bit more. Eventually I will make a video explaining everything about how to use Snapchat in general.
Did I ever do that? And I'm no longer on Snapchat, so I definitely am not making that video, so oh boy.
Bunch of questions. I'm going to set this up a little bit differently so you can actually see what I'm doing and see what's happening on my screen. So I hope you enjoy. Back to the video. We're filming myself right here.
Why?
So that you can actually see that in fact I was
shift over.
Open right now on the Discover page, so I'm going to come over to the camera bit way over here.
Did I just never
Alright, so I have it facing the other way at the moment, so you can physically see what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and get started.
There it is. Okay, I did shift it over.
Open right now on the Discover page, so I'm going to come over to the camera bit. So now you can see all my wonderful setup and all that.
I both don't miss that camera and also miss that camera. That was the Canon G7X Mark I that I got because I was looking up what camera most YouTubers use to vlog and all that, because it was nice because you had a flip up screen, and so it basically would kind of block the microphone that was on the top from any wind. It wasn't the best, but it prevented wind a little bit. That tripod was just a cheapo Walmart tripod, but hey, it did the job and it worked well.
So if you want to flip the camera mid-video, you are going to hold down the top or this little camera icon right up.
I'm also realizing the amount of cuts I would be making to this video right now Just get to the point.
And then you're going to let go of this, and and then you can double tap and it will flip the screen.
Can you form sentences?
I'm not even sure that was
I mean, I
recording or not,
can't
but I don't
some
think it
days,
was.
so, you know.
Just gonna do a quick little thing. Hold that down. Press that.
Okay, so now we're skipping to some more recent videos. These next three were asked of me to review by one person, so this was literally just a year ago, but hey.
Alright, so today's video is gonna be a little different.
So I would definitely shot this with my phone because reasons, but
Give it a minute.
Um,
And also, a lot of people have been asking me about, so I figured I would explain it. But it's gonna be a vlog, which kind of makes this video just. You're coming along with me. You see, today is Saturday, and I have a lot that I need to get done. So,
coincidentally,
Might as well
today
make
is
a
also
story about
Saturday
it, right?
too. And see, that's a reasonable cut because you don't need to do a time lapse, just show up. And fall. Okay, this video is about all my EDC coins. If you follow me on my Instagram, then you'll see plenty of these. This video was sponsored by InVideo. I should look up my referral link and put that in the description. But admittedly, confession, I didn't use InVideo to edit this video. My intent was to do that, but what happened is I used my phone in HDR mode. I tried everything I could to get my footage from my phone into the editor, but the editor could not stand my HDR footage. So then I believe I even tried bringing it into Final Cut to then hopefully like make the video files be a more readable video file. Even then, the InVideo editor still didn't like those files, so I gave up and just used I believe I edited this in Premiere. So don't do what I did and just film normal things, and probably not in 4K. If you film in 1080, then InVideo is probably totally fine. From the little bit I still remember about InVideo, they are a wonderful, simple video editor to use if you've never used a video editor before. Just don't do what I did and try to be fancy and film in HDR or 4K. So probably just use 1080 and you'll be fine. And I'm going to go through and explain each of these. So these are both from someone on Instagram, Pete.af, his brand, there we go. Yep, he no longer owns that brand anymore, fun fact. I don't need to go over too much more of this. Go watch the video. I gave explanation as to why I have a obsession, if you will, over pocket coins and whatnot. So next video. You ever buy something thinking you're absolutely gonna love it, and then you go to use it and you don't love it as much as you think you did? Hold on. Yeah, that's kind of today's video because I think I hate the Canon R5. Filming with it right now. Kinda, not really, but also, look, it's just easier to explain. One thing I've noticed with this is, this was literally 6 months ago, I've dropped my intro bit. I'm still going back and forth between if I want to still include it, just because it kind of reminds me of the old days of YouTube, which I know old days of YouTube doesn't exactly bode well with the current days of YouTube, where people just want to get to the chase and get to the point. But like, to a degree, sometimes you just gotta make a video the way you want it to make, because otherwise, if it's not entertaining to you, it's not going to be entertaining to anyone. But at the same time, if you do some of these things, then people will lose interest and you gotta hook people right away. So I don't know, I'm torn. It depends on the video. So that's my 2 cents on that. So on one hand, do what you want and screw the algorithm, or go with the flow with the algorithm and just try your best and try not to lose your mind because you're trying to follow the algorithm.
probably gonna regret that later, but hey, they're besties, so I don't have to care. I thought today, instead of sitting at my desk explaining why I'm maybe not a fan of this camera, I figured I'd take you with me because I have some photos I need to take anyway, and I'll continue to explain why I think I hate this camera, but I don't, and... So here I am at the Mine's Display.
No, I'm not wearing the same sweatshirt. Just an FYI.
I want to see if I can capture it.
Again, there's a couple things here and there where maybe I would cut shorter. Also, I'm kind of setting the scene, so I think it's fine. Could probably still cut it shorter. I mean, it is a vlog, so there's kind of things you can do that you maybe wouldn't do if you're making a instructional video. So overall, I think it's pretty decent video. Other than I obviously took more than a day to film this because I filmed half of it when there was still snow on the ground and the other half when it was warmer outside. All right, moving on. Okay, so for this, I'd go out my front door, put the box down there, and then come back in through my back door just so the box could be that close. Admittedly, I should have left a little bit more room. Just so I could open the door, and anyway. I am so stoked to finally have... This was before I owned a C-stand. I now own a C-stand, so hopefully you shouldn't be seeing any tripod legs in these kinds of shots anymore. Actually, proof of point, I filmed the video today with my C-stand and camera over my table, so it's a lot of work, but hey, it makes for more room on my kitchen table where I film all my top-down shots. I have this sling bag. So why do I kind of hate it already? Let's get into it. Hi, welcome. If you're new here, my name's Josh Schorle, and I do tech reviews and tutorials and other vlogs occasionally. But today is a special day because this has been a long time coming, which I'll get into. And yeah, let's just get into this. Full disclosure. It was a whole mess.
I have kind of already opened this. I just, you know, YouTube magic. Right. Tape things up again.
Oh, I forgot I explained it.
You know. Alright. Okay. In the bag box, we have the sling bag. In the Peace Pirate Life bag. Yay. Unzip you. Open that.
I was in a mood that day.
I should stop on the head.
You won't.
In here, we have the sling bag. We got the zipper. You have your compartments.
I think that's it for that video. I think that video turned out really well, all things considered, and there was a lot of delay because parts that I thought were included weren't, and I've since ordered extra straps for the bottom of that bag, and it's super useful. And actually, I really do enjoy this bag. Sometimes I wish it were a little bit longer, but if it were longer, it wouldn't fit in the V1 bag, because I've been able to fit my R5 without the microphone on top and my DJI Mini 3 Pro, which I might do a video on this at some point, because I've actually really been loving this thing compared to the Mavic Air 1 that I used to own. And I love this thing. I love this thing. So I'll probably do a however many months later video when I get around to that. So also, I kind of want to test it in the snow in the winter before I put that video out, just to see how that handles, because I only know how it handles in the summer and with some light wind. So we'll see. And then that video is also awesome because I was able to collaborate with some of my Instagram friends in supporting all the things that made me frustrated about the whole situation around this bag. So anyway, that's it for this video. I've come such a long way, but man, sometimes I almost want to go back to how I used to do things, not in terms of quality, but in terms of how often I would put out a video, because When I started this channel, I would literally open up my laptop, open up QuickTime, record my screen, use the built-in microphone. I would do everything in one take, and I did very minor editing. I would literally only chop out the beginning where I'm like, all right, is everything recording? I believe so. Start the video, and at the end when I'm like, all right, I think I got everything. And that was the upload. I'd make a simple thumbnail, and I uploaded it right after recording it, and no color grading needed. No, my light burnt it. No. No color grading needed, no fancy editing. I wouldn't even bother trying to take what remained from anything else I recorded after that and putting it in the middle. I did that occasionally, but like my rule of thumb was like I'm doing everything in one take, and that's the video. Minor edits, and then upload it, rinse and repeat. There were often weekends I would upload 4 videos every weekend. It's like 2 on a Saturday and 2 on a Sunday. Sometimes it was only 1 on whatever day, depending on what all I had going on. And everything was so much simpler. And now I make things 5 times more complicated because I want to include some type of camera element where I'm talking to you guys. So anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you to the over 3,000 of you who are subscribed to this channel. There's more stuff coming. I'm working on being more consistent, so getting this video up hopefully on a Monday, and then having another video the week after that, and we'll just keep going and see how long I can keep this up, but trying to be more consistent with the uploads. And yeah, so thank you for watching, thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.